Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Presley, and in this video today, I want to take a look at all the brand new books that are releasing for New Comic Book Day tomorrow, July 8th. Now, we have a lot of great books coming out this week. We have The Amazing Spider-Man Torn, trade paperback. This is by J. Michael Straczynski. We also have the Spider-Man Worlds Collide Marvel Premiere Collection by Brian Michael Bendis. This is Miles Morales and Peter Parker. We have Dark Moon Rising, Batman, and the Monster Men trade paperback. Not entirely sure which era of Batman this is, but it looks like a fun book. We have Orion trade paperback. This is a smaller, more like a young adult graphic novel than a full size trade paperback. We also have Hulk Smash Everything. We have One Piece, volume 112. A lot of people will be excited for that. I personally am not, but I don't read One Piece, at least not yet. We also have Wrestle Heist. I'm not the biggest fan of this art style, but if you are, definitely check it out. It looks fun. We have Deadpool Modern Era Epic Collection. I believe this is volume 2, if I'm not mistaken. Great looking cover. Overall, excited to eventually read this one. We have Be Not Afraid trade paperback. This is by Boom Studios. This looks really interesting, and I'm excited to eventually read it whenever I get my hands on it. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the IDW Collection, Volume 10. This is probably my most anticipated book of the week, and I am going to start going back to doing the top books to look forward to on New Comic Book Day for the shorts starting tomorrow. We have Red Book Volume 1. Now, I did already read Blue Book Volume 1, and I really, really enjoyed it, so I'm excited for Red Book. We have Star Trek Aliens, IDW Classic Collections Trade. This looks fun. These are the smaller, more digest size books, but they are a lot thicker because they contain a lot of material, so this, definitely be on the lookout for that. And it's only $13.99. These books are incredible value. We have Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, Volume 7. It looks like a manga. I'm not entirely sure if it is. We have another Savage Sword of Conan book here. This one is Reforged Volume 1. And I like that Conan always does two covers. For this one, it looks like I probably prefer maybe the look of the standard edition cover a little bit more, but they both look really good, honestly, and you can't go wrong with every choice you make. We have Flash Gordon, the movie adaptation trade paperback. I never watched Flash Gordon, but pick this up for sure if you are interested. We have Blade Runner Black Lotus Las Vegas trade paperback. This is from the Blade Runner anime, I believe. It's like some new like animated show or an anime, something like that. I definitely like the direct market cover more, but they're both great. We have Garfield Book 1. This is a very cute looking book, and if I remember correctly, this book is supposed to be smaller size, so it's not the typical trade paperback. It's a little bit smaller than that. We have My Hero Academia Team Up Missions Volume 8, Synthetics Volume 1, which does look like a very cool book, so check that out for sure. I may pick that up eventually. We have Creepy Presents Steve Ditko trade paperback, The Guy in the Chair trade paperback. That looks honestly pretty good. I might eventually pick up this one. We have Phantom Busters Volume 4, Yona of the Dawn Volume 46. And then this is when we really start getting into a lot of the manga for the week. There are still some Dark Horse comics here, like Credits Roll into the Sea Volume 1, and The Goon, and Omnibus Volume 3, The Magic Order Omnibus Volume 1, and then we have some young adult stuff here with Lex Luthor, Diabolical Genius trade paperback. It looks like a cute, fun kid's story. Love for a Walk Volume 2 trade paperback. And then, yes, this is when we actually really start getting into a lot of the manga. Although, I don't know what a Blaze Studios is, but Gannibal Volume 5 looks creepy, very, very weird. None of these are really catching my attention except for Planet Atmos Exordium Volume 1. That looks pretty cool. And that is by Mad Cave. I have enjoyed some of their books in the past, so this looks like one I might be eventually picking up. The Last Session, the complete campaign trade paperback, looks like maybe some sort of Dungeons and Dragons or some sort of MMO like that. We also have, this is a different publisher. I believe, if I remember correctly, Panini Comics is the Italian distributor, so they are getting this book a little bit later than we did in the US. But we have a bunch more manga here. New Ways, Exorcist Volume 7. That is a very, very cool looking cover. Killer Shark in Another World Volume 7 is sick as well. And then the rest of them I kind of can let you look for yourself because none of these are really standing out too much. Hard Style Juice Trade Paperback does look very, very cool. Mocha the Cat and His Forever Family Volume 3. That is one that my girlfriend would love because she loves anything related to cats and little gatitos. Very, very cute. We have The Barbarian Bride Volume 7, which looks pretty sick. And then, other than that, nothing really standing out to me. Although, limited edition variant of the King's Beast Volume 18 is a pretty cool cover. I would go with the limited edition one. As we continue moving down, we have a bunch more manga, and then we have like Wolf's Belly trade paperback. Not entirely sure what that is. I don't know what Macmillan publisher is, but let me know in the comments down below if you know anything about that. Wolf's Belly. I like the cover. We have, I believe this Poison Ivy came out a couple weeks back, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it didn't come out yet. I'm not entirely sure, but we have the Biotic Crisis Volume 1, Lights of the Olivade Discourse. That is a very cool looking cover, very creepy, and stands out to me a bunch. And sort of the Demon Hunter, I'm not even going to pronounce that, Volume 9, very, very cool looking as well. And then we're getting into some, I guess you would say some more like, some less mainstream manga and some like Urban and Panini Comics. Those are different countries. We have Disney Science and Comics Volume 3, Cities of Tomorrow, a cute looking Zootopia book. Other than that, these covers aren't really standing out to me too much. And we have some foreign ones over here, so we're just going to pass right along. Just because I'm not even going to try to attempt to say that. Although this cover by Bubble Comics, very, very cool looking cover. And then, as we continue moving down, we have a couple more unofficial publishers, at least not American publishers. Tablet trade paperback, that's actually a pretty cool looking cover. And then a bunch more manga that's kind of the same covers that we see all the time. Dragon Kingdom of Renly Volume 13 is actually a very cute looking book though. Interested to see what that's about in the future. Bunch more books, bunch more books. I think I have to start sorting by publisher because a lot of these books, like Urban Comics and Panini Comics, these books have been released already, so it's not really a good thing to look at them anymore. So we're just going to kind of end it right here, and then we'll go talk about all the books that we are going to be picking up this week, or eventually. We have Spider-Man Torn, definitely going to have to pick that one up soon. Spider-Man Worlds Collide Marvel Premiere Collection, going to have to pick that one up for my girlfriend eventually. Dark Moon Rising, Batman and the Monster Men, I want to pick that up too as well. We have Orion trade paperback, don't really care for it too much. Hulk Smash Everything, I want to pick that up soon. Deadpool Modern Era Epic Collection is a must as well. Be Not Afraid is a must as well. And then TMNT IDW Collection Volume 10 is my most anticipated book of the week, so I cannot wait to eventually grab that one. And then the final one for myself at least is going to be Red Book Volume 1 by James Tinian, and maybe even the Garfield book because it looks really cute and fun, and I love that cover, it's so silly. But yes, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions on the new books that are coming out this week for New Comic Book Day, and stay tuned tomorrow for the short where we go over the ones that I think you should be looking out for the most. Thank you so very much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.